subscription page. You're tuned into the Edge, the voice of independent artists, and so much more. And as you can see, the show just started, and now it's time to talk about who is the winner of the show. Who took home the crown, Christian? Who is the superstar? Well, before we get to that, honey, we're going to talk about the show. So tonight, y'all, it was the finale for the RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm so excited. I'm so sorry to be leaving you guys for a couple of months, because I'll be back to review the Drag University, you know, Drag U, with all the girls. Mariah, Carmen, Tyra is on the show this year after she's been busy on the road working and stuff. Raven is back. Jujubee is back, honey. There's a couple of people that are, Pandora's there, Morgan Michaels is there, so we're looking forward to seeing what those girls are. But let's get back to the show at hand. So, where do we begin, honey? The girls were in RuPaul's Drag Race, or RuPaul's video, her new video for Champion, which was the intro for the show. And they were supposed to be statues. Statuesque, goddesses, beautiful, and they were. Unfortunately, everybody had problems except for, well, Alexis had a problem too, but let's say this. Raja couldn't seem to get together. I mean, she's beautiful, she's statuesque and all, but she really couldn't get together. Now, Manila just couldn't seem to land her spot. And they kept blaming it on Alexis's hair. Alexis's hair seemed to be her downfall because it was just so big. I mean, Alexis, girl, I'm going to need you to figure out a way to make that hair not be so big, but continue to be that Florida drag queen you are. You just like, ow, the hair. The hair was like, oh, so we loved it. So the girls did that, and then, I mean, that was the basis of the whole show. There really wasn't that much to talk about, so let's get right down to the main stage. Raja came out in a very Chicago, if you haven't seen the movie Chicago, or the musical Chicago, she had a very Chicago-esque costume. It was really pretty, it was really nice. It was typical Raja, high fashion, of course. Manila came out in some green mermaid type, one shoulder strap type dress. Very Manila, very glamorous. Alexis came out in a showgirl's, a pink showgirl's dress. It was very Alexis. Now, all the girls had a chance to speak one-on-one with RuPaul. They all gave their point of views if they won, you know, how amazing this would be if they did, and all this other stuff. So, on the main stage, though, they were asked to be by themselves. They were asked, what did you think of the, you know, give me your pros and cons of each girl. Alexis said that she wanted to punch Manila. Well, hell, honey, a lot of us wanted to punch Manila throughout the show. I wanted to punch Manila throughout the show. But ultimately, she didn't punch her. She talked about Raja, that Raja really wasn't personable. Well, we all know that, honey. I don't understand if Raja is to win this show, how would anybody be able to relate to her? I mean, that's what made RuPaul a drag superstar, because people was able to relate to her. Manila said that she thought that Alexis's drag was outdated and very, you know, regional and stuck in Florida. She said that Raja was just always fashion and really couture, and that's all she could ever give you was fashion. And Raja said that Alexis was a beautiful entertainer, but that was about it. That's all she could say for her, because once again they said that she was outdated and regional. Then she said Manila was about the same. And everybody said they were great. So when it came down to who was going to eliminate, the first person to go was Miss Alexis Mateo. I couldn't believe it, honey. I wanted to cry. Alexis was gone. It just broke my heart. Honey, I love me some Alexis Mateo. That meant I had to be left looking at this show for the next 3 minutes with these two bitches I didn't like at all. So then that meant I had to pick a new person, and that person was Manila. And then Ru said it's time to lip sync for your life. And don't fuck it up. And them girls lip sync, honey. Raja and Manila, they lip sync champion. You're a champion, greatest of them all. You're a champion, never gonna fall. You're a champion, still standing tall. Well, the person that was still standing tall at the end was that bitch Raja. That's right, y'all. Raja took the crown. Now, I can't say that I'm excited. I can't say that I'm disappointed. However, I really wanted a real drag queen to win, because I just feel like Raja's going to take this crown and become some supermodel, and that's going to be it. We're never going to see any more of her performance. It's just, I don't think it was fair. I'm sorry. I think, in my opinion, it should have been a drag superstar, not a drag superstar model. And ultimately, that's what Raja is. A drag superstar is somebody like Shangela, somebody like Mariah, somebody like Alexa, somebody like Yana Sophia. Those are superstars. They do drag. They do performances. They give me a show. The bitch just gives me a hot little runway walk, honey. I can do that without the drag. But alright, so with that being said, honey, I'm gonna let it go because the bitch won. So, congratulations to the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. Y'all give it up for your girl, Raja. I'm out, y'all. Much love.